Welcome to Really Room Tutorials. Today I'll be showing you how to completely reset and remove all partitions from a hard drive. So if you go to your search bar, type in format, enter, it'll pull up your disk management, and here you can see all your disks you have installed. So here I have my boot drive that has Windows on it. Here I have my secondary storage. It's just some extra space. And then here on disk 0, I have this new volume and recovery image. And this is just a hard drive I pulled out of a computer. And I want to use this as just extra storage. So I want to merge these two together because I don't need a recovery image partition. But if you right click it, all it gives you is help, and it doesn't say delete, because normally you right click it, select delete volume, and then you'd extend your other one. But here you can't do that because this one doesn't have any options. So what we're going to do is we're going to right click the start menu, click on Windows PowerShell admin, and select yes. Now here you can type in diskpart, hit enter, and then if you click on list disk, type that in, hit enter, and here it'll list all your selected disks that you have installed. So now here it's really important to make sure you select the right one. We have disk 0, which over here is one we want, and it gives you the size, and here's the size, 931, and here it says 931. So that's how you're going to decide which one you need to select. The other two are disk 1, which is 596, or 596, and the other one has 465. So make sure you do the right one. I'm going to do disk 0. So you type in select disk, and then type in the number, hit enter. Now it'll say disk 0 is now selected. If you type in list disk again, you'll see there's a star next to the one that is selected. Make sure it's the right one because it'll completely remove everything on it. So here's disk 0, and I want to do disk 0. Make sure there's nothing on here that you want before you move on to the next step. Now if you type in clean, hit enter, it'll start to reset everything on the disk. And here it did. So now there's nothing at all. Now you can exit the command prompt, and if you want to proceed and set up the disk management, you can, but we're just going to X out and I'll show you what happens if you do that. So now if you go back in, go back to the same place, it'll give you this option. It'll say you must initialize a disk before Logical Disk Manager can access it. So right now, if we go to our file manager, you see it can't detect the disk we just reset. So we're going to go over here to the initialize disk, decide which one you want. We're going to do GPT. This is the modern version. This is one you'll want to use for almost everything. Then click OK. And now it's just some unallocated space. If you right click it, you select new simple volume and go through the setup, clicking next. Here it'll give you the size. By default, it'll give you the maximum size. Otherwise, you can break it up into more partitions. Just gonna click next. If you give it a letter, I'm gonna give it M. Then click next. And here you can label it. I'm gonna call it 1 terabyte. Just for now. And then it'll give it a format. I'm just gonna leave it at perform a quick format for now. If you're going to be using this hard drive for a different computer or giving it away, you're going to want to uncheck that to give it a very, very thorough format. I'm just going to leave it checked as quick format for now. And then click next. And then select finish. And now you have an extra hard drive. You can X out of that and check to make sure it's being listed. There it is. My whole terabyte of storage. If you enjoyed the video or learned something, please like and subscribe. Thanks for watching.